Alright, let's get on with this. It's going to be... No, I don't want to listen to myself, please. Thank you. It's going to be a brutal stream because, with any luck... In fact, let's just load them all up now. Let's just wallow in the terror of what we have coming up. Welcome in. Hello, Skojo, welcome in. Hello, Dadman Dude, welcome in. Hello, Sujoiku, welcome in. That's Spanish. Spanish is one language that I didn't even start learning. I know a few European, or bits of a few European languages. Spanish just evaded me. So we've got this one, which I'm hoping is going to be a nice, gentle break between number 21, which is one of the hardest of the round, apparently, and number 17, which I've heard very, very scary things about. Imposter... Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. I'm already terrified, so all help appreciated. Damaso, welcome in. Chinstrap, welcome in. Right, okay, so let's just get on with it then. We're gonna try and minimize distractions, maximize Sudoku. Go on, let's make this text nice and big so we can all understand what's going on. Regular Sudoku rules apply. I read this out at the end of Monday's stream, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Index little killers. Each arrow outside the grid has a unique index from 1 to 9, inclusive, given by the number next to the arrow outside the grid. Hello, Carl. Welcome in. Maybe you can help us then, Dahlia. Alright. Yeah, I would also like to learn lots of languages. I speak maths and music, and a bit of English. Okay, if given as a question mark, the arrow's index must be determined by the solver. Each line in the grid corresponds to exactly one arrow, and each arrow corresponds to exactly one line. Let the sum of the digits inside the grid pointed to by an arrow be the arrow's little killer sum. So that, for example, a line that corresponds to an arrow must... Oh, I lost it. When read in some direction from one end to the one end of the line to the other, first contain the index of the arrow, then the little killer sum. Little killer... I can't read. I cannot. Can you all just read it yourself and save me the struggle of speaking? The little killer sum's tens digit, then its ones digit. Which line corresponds to which arrow, as well as the reading direction of a line, may remain ambiguous. I see. Okay. For example, yeah, row 1, if they are 8 and 9, then, yeah, we get a 4, 1, 7 at somewhere on a line. Somewhere. Okay. Right, and, okay. Oh, right. Yes, thank you. That's a much better thing to ping. Whoops. Sorry for the ping, everyone. Oh, yeah. It doesn't give me the usual warning. So on other servers, when I ping everyone, it says, "Are you sure you want to ping everyone?" But it doesn't do that with Skunkworks, so I don't know if it just doesn't work. I don't know. Never mind. The extra cells do look scary. Right. Okay. So Carl made a deduction straight away. I do have. Yeah, I only have 19 left to solve, because there are 2 setters left who didn't set anything. So Yeah. Oh, thank you, Damo. I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. So Carl was pointing out that this must be one something. So, well, there must be one and one next to each other here. So there's a one here, I think. Right. Yeah. No, that does make sense. But yeah, 22 was brutal. I'm hearing rumours that 22. A lot of people found 22 to be the hardest. So hopefully this is more approachable. Maybe approachable is the wrong word, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, 4 hours to do 19 puzzles, easy. So one of these must be a 1 followed by at least 11. So we could actually have 3 ones here. Maybe the way we use this is using the tens digit. Yeah, sorting by tens digit. No, let's do this. So, number 1 will start with a 1. Number 4 will start with a 1. Because that can't reach 20 something. And we can't have a 0 here. Okay. That is reassuring, Chad. Hopefully I can have a similar experience. And welcome in, Blackjack. Hope you're very well. Oh, thank you, Lake. Oh, I did feel bad streaming when you were still going because, but hey, you did. Yeah, thank you for the raid. I'm very, very pleased for you for the feature this evening. It was an excellent puzzle, and I think Simon enjoyed it adequately. 2 starts with a 1. Oh, yeah, I'm not concentrating because I'm busy getting raided. But yeah. Hello, welcome in. 4+ hours to solve. Yeah. Right, okay. We'll try and notice the easy steps then. Yes, welcome in, raiders. I hope you're all very well. I saw you all a few minutes ago anyway. In the late stream. Pleasure, real pleasure recommending it. I there are so many puzzles that I keep thinking, oh, I should recommend that, and then I'm just like, well, I don't know. I just got this mental block when it comes to sending emails to anyone. So, yeah, but we got round to it 5 months late. What was it? July birthday. This counts as your birthday present, definitely. Excellent. Good. All right. And to be fair, I liked that at the end of the solve, he was really surprised that it was an old puzzle. But I made that explicitly clear in the email. So I guess he has a lot of emails and skim reads them, but never mind. Yes, right. Yes, welcome in all. We're going to need all the help we can get. We've got 2 of the hardest puzzles of the round to go. A new Sudoku line. Yeah, I mean, it's half a year old, but oh well. Exactly, Rat Things. Exactly. That was a good birthday, that was. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I just want to email them every day with a new suggestion now, but because I sent that email literally yesterday evening. So, well, no, he said that in the thing, but yeah, it was great. Oh, oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, help me get through these puzzles, and then I will check out all of the other puzzles that the rest of the world has been enjoying while I've been doing all of this judging. Um, Legendary indeed. It was nice to meet you. Um, yeah, I mean, I I'm starting, the length of the queue I have with all the puzzles that I want to solve. I'm starting to wonder if I should go down the route of channel points redeem for puzzle suggestions and recommendations. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. I don't fully understand how channel points work anyway. In terms of like, do I get any money from that? I don't know. Right. 1 and 2 in the tens columns for 5 and 6. Yes, because they're a maximum of. Well, that would be quite interesting if it was a 2. I suppose that can still be as low as 3, so we could have a 30 something being indexed here. Okay, 1 and 2 there. Not sure. But do we have a limit on the number of times 1 can appear? Because in this formation, 1 can only make 2 appearances in those 5 cells. 1 can make 1 appearance here, so we're up to 3. And 1 appearance here. We're up to 4 appearances of 1s as tens digits on lines. That can't be a 1 because then that would be a maximum of 10, which is not legal. So yes. So down to 4, Flinty. Exactly. Yes. Oh, I remember saying that. Yeah. Oh, I hope Simon got the sarcasm there. Yeah, Simon was saying in chat in the CTC stream last night. We'll never make it to 1 million subscribers. That's just far too many. We're chuffed to bits with 600. Being very humble about it. And I jokingly said, "Oh, I'll just shout out Cracking the Cryptic on one of my Twitch streams. That'll push you to 1 million, no problem." So yes, for all of my 400,000 viewers right now who've not heard of Cracking the Cryptic, go and subscribe to Cracking the Cryptic, and we'll get them to 1 million. Oh dear. Column 3. Yeah, we do need 3 distinct tens digits here. The problem is these 899, 899, 89 gets us up to 69. Lol. So I suppose those are all a maximum of 6. Yeah, okay. What is this Cracking the Cryptic? No idea. But apparently they need another 400,000 subscribers. Oh no. Guess who caught me? Oh dear. Oh, brilliant. Right, are we down to 3 ones because of the double one causing issues? Maybe. We could have a double one there, and that causes fewer issues. So if we have the double one exactly there, we can still have a 1 there, a 1 there, there, and there. No, we can't. No, not that one. So, yeah, that's still 4 places for 1s as 10s digits. Is there an issue with that? This one... Oh, it's not on that diagonal. I don't know why I thought it was. This one is, but that's less interesting. This one is on the 5 diagonal. So we've got 3 definite ones. This 5... Yeah, okay, right. So in that world... No, I'm not expecting that to be a 1. I'm expecting those 2 to be 1s. And then one of those. And... probably that one. Oh, thank you, Alan Damazi. Much appreciated. At least one of 5 or 6 has a 2 as its 10s digit. That's true. Yeah, okay, so is it going to be 6? So for 6 to have a 2 as its 10s digit, that needs to be at least 4. So yeah, one of those is at least 4. Because one of the 5s must have a 2 as its 10s digit. One of those is at least 4. Possibly both of them are at least 4. That's not... Yeah. Well, does that mean that one is always at least 4? Because if that one was lower than 4... if that's lower than 4, then 5 will require a 1. No. No, okay, no, this can't be a 1. I think that much is true. This can't be a 1, because if that's a 1, then we get a maximum of 1, 2, 3 ones in centres, but we would need a 4th one. But I think that can still be like a 2 or something. Because then we would still get 1s there and there, I think. At least 12. One of them could be 11, if that's a line, right? Well, actually, one of the 2 of them could be 11, if we have something like that. If those 2 sum to 11, I think. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, well, that being 11 means that this one can't also be 11, obviously. Right, fair enough. So one of them can be 11, I believe. If the 5 is 21 plus, then we get at least 32 in 5 cells. Oh, I see. 21 plus potentially 11. Is that a problem? Yeah. It's a very cool rule. Great idea. If row 2, column 8 is 2 or 3. Both 5 and 6 diagonals low. Oh, that is a problem, isn't it? Hold on, so if this is a 2 or 3, then that's becoming a 1. And so that needs to be a 2. But in order to fit 4 1s onto centres, we need that to be a 1, and that breaks. Right, okay. That makes sense. And actually that applies if that's... Yeah, 1 breaks for the same reason and more. But yeah, this actually has to be at least 4. And it's a maximum of 6 because we've already decided if we maximise all of these digits and it's symmetrical down here, then we get to 69. Nice. Oh, yes, you're right, Ratfinks. That's very true. So this could be an 11, and we'd get 1, 1, 1. Nothing else can be 11, so everything else is at least 12. That's quite interesting. So that digit is at least a 3. Oh, it's not a 5. Fair enough. In order to reach at least 12. So that's got to be pretty high. That's at least 6. Okay. So, right, so 5... Does this now mean that this has to be a 2? Yeah, because if this is 10 something, then that needs to be a 1, but also that needs to be a 20. Yeah, okay, so this is a 2 now. But we don't know what that's going to be. Okay. 6 plus 6, of course. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, so we can reduce that pencil mark a little bit. That's true. Okay. If that was the simple step that took you 4+ hours to get, then, well, I doubt that's the case. That would be funny though. Right. So it's likely there's a 1 there, and in there, and in there, but we're not absolutely certain. At least 21 plus 12. Yes, yeah, that's true. So we're up to at least 23. So 1 and 2 exist off the diagonals because you can't make 33 in 5 digits if you use a 1 or a 2. It's very likely that this is... Well, yeah, we're expecting that to be a 1 anyway. 7. I know nothing about... What was it? 3, 7 and 8. 9 might be the slightest bit interesting. Should we try that? Because if we did decide that this was 1, 1, even 7, how restricted would that be? Well, can 9 have a 1 as its tens digit? Then that would have to be a high... No, it can't. That would have to... Yeah, we'd have a 4th 1 in the tens digits, but this would have to be high to accommodate the 6. So, right, so I think the 6 is a closed system, right? if the 6 has a 2 as its tens digit, we can't have any more 1s. But if the 6 has a 1 as its tens digit, yeah, okay, so we can't have any more 1s. That's true. I don't think that's surprising because all of our remaining diagonals are pretty big. But we can't have any more 1s. The only one that we could potentially have is the 6. Because if that requires a 1 as its tens digit, then that needs to be a 1. And if it requires a 2 as its tens digit, that can't be a 1. So the 6 is a closed system, and we don't really need to think about it anymore. We're starting to limit some units values. Okay. Yeah, I suppose 2 is a maximum of 5 now. The 1 can finish with a 1. Row 2, column 7 is a 1. Oh, because the 6 is a closed system. Yeah. I think so. So if that wasn't a 1, we would need that to be a 1, but it couldn't be a 1. Yeah, agreed. Right, lovely. Yeah, nice. Hello, the Cogito. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm fascinated by this. But also rather intimidated because I'm also going to be trying number 17 this evening. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. 21, 22, 23. Well, it's not going to be... No, it could... no, it can't be 22. So it's a maximum of 23. I don't think it can be 22 because it would require one of the diagonals. But it can't be that one because that's got a 2 looking at the tens digit. And that one has either got a 2 looking at the units digit or the tens digit and the units digit are in the same box. So actually this is a 21 or 23. So one of our lines goes 5, 2, 1 or 5, 2, 3. Nice. That's the spirit. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I'd love to solve them both, because that should pave the way for me to get the rest of them finished in 2 more streams, one on Friday, one on Sunday, or Saturday. I don't know. But they might need to be long streams, and I will definitely need lots of help. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Alan Damazi. You're not wrong. Hello, Fallen Hill. Welcome in. Yes, agreed. Right. This one is not too hard. Oh, crumbs. 1 digit after half an hour. Not too hard. Yeah, please do stick around for 17. I will need a lot of help by the sounds of it. Okay. So this probably... Well, it's going to be 21 or 23. If it's 23, that is a 6. And so we're really pushing up one of our... Well, that's a 1 now. So actually that's taken this diagonal down to a maximum of 62, I think. Oh, like... Yeah, I want everyone to feel appreciated, but Carl's solving ability and helping me ability is just on another level. And welcome in 3 good 5 you. Why does it say... Hello, Rat Dude? No, that's not what it says. Why does it say possible ban evader? I don't get that. I don't know. Yeah, Scotia, if you can work that out, and if you can work out how to stop it from saying that, then I would be very much appreciative. I don't know. No, it's. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we're getting distracted. Evading bans. Right, so we're expecting these to be quite big. Well, no, if this is 23, I feel like that's very difficult because that's going to be 8 and 9. So actually that's going to reduce that to a maximum of 7. So we're going to need a 60 something. And it's so this diagonal would then be a maximum of 34 plus 80 52 plus a maximum of 60, which is not enough. Okay, but what about this one? That would be a maximum of 7 plus 5. And we can make the rest of it, well, that's going to be a 6. So we're up to 18. And then, in theory, we can get, 9, 9, 9, 9, and 8, which is 44. 44 plus 18 is 62. So we can just about make it work. In fact, it would literally be a 2 there. It would have to be something 6, 2. No, but that doesn't work because that puts the 2 there. Oh, that's weird. Right. Let me just think about this again. If this is 23. Oh, I'm going to play it out. Sorry. I think I've proven that this can't be 23. But if it is 23, we have 6, 8, 9. That's now a maximum of 7. This is a maximum of 7, 5. So, checking this diagonal, 7 plus 1 is 8, plus a maximum of 34 plus 18 is 52, plus 8, we get to 60. So that doesn't work. That diagonal is broken. It can't work. This diagonal, 7 plus 5 is 12. That can be a 9. So we're up to 21 plus 17. We're up to 38 plus 9. Up to 47 plus 9. Up to 56 plus 6 is 62. So it would have to be 62, but in being 62, we actually take some off. Okay, right. Oh, crumbs. I've missed some things. Tell us more about the mild ADHD. Well, can you tell? Oh dear. Given 1 in column 7 does good for the 1 line. It does. It does. Right. Yes. Right, hang on. I'll come back to that. Because, yeah. I'm intrigued. Oh, maybe I did lag a bit. I'm sure I noticed something strange going on in the corner of my eye. Apologies for that. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Right, so I think that doesn't work. The one other opportunity is this one. If we have 999, that's 27 plus another 34 gets us to 61, but we've already used a 1. So this can't be a... Well, no, it can be a 6. It can be a 6, but then this couldn't be an 8-9 pair either side of it. So we do have a 5-2-1. Excuse me. We do have a 521 somewhere. Okay, I'm happy with that deduction. So. Oh, that's weird. Right. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to refresh the stream. Or restart it. I'm sure you can all cope. If you can't, I don't know, put a gif of a Galarian Meowth over my face or something like that. That's what Lake would do. Right, so, yeah, the 1's here. We can't have a 1 over here. So, the 11... exactly. Yeah, so the 1-1 can't go 1-1 or 1-1, so it must go 1-1 or 1-1. I find that one harder to believe, so that's 1-1. Brilliant. Okay. So we have a 1 here. That's good. And a 1 here. Is that interesting? Maybe. Maybe not. It's a good Pokemon. Yeah, pure Steel type. Useful defensive typing. And some pretty good moves as well. Galatian Mouse. Oh, I love that. Right, so this now must sum to at least 12. Cool. 1 on the set of 3 lines. Oh, right, because we... Is that... Yeah, we are certain that there's a 1 here or here. Right, okay, so that's a 1. Nice. Lovely. Oh dear. Thanks for dropping in, Nell. Have a good rehearsal. I could name an embarrassingly large number of Pokemon. I couldn't tell you them in any kind of order, but anyway. So 1 goes there. So I mean that could be our 5-2-1. But I mean it could be anything really. No, it can't be our 5-2-1. Of course it can't. Because that's not a 5 and that's not a 2. But apart from that, it might be our 5-2-1. Interesting. Line 4. Hang on. This one. Oh, this one. Right, this one. This is fairly restricted. Yeah, because this is now 21, so that's now a maximum of 14. Yes, let's do that. But it's not going to be a repeated 1, because the only repeated 1 we can have. Yeah, okay. Can it be a repeated 4? If it's 4-1-4, then that might work, except there's a clash of 1s. So it's going to be 4-1-2 or 4-1-3. Nice. 900. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably get near 900. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. It could work, except it can't work. This is how my brain works. Oh dear. Row 3 or row 4? Yeah, I don't think... Can that be... No, that can't be a... What is that a minimum of? Right, no, these are both from 789. I know this. when you're summing to 21, you need 2 highs and a medium. It's the kind of symmetrical opposite of when you're summing to 9, you need 2 lows and a medium. And we've got our medium, so we need 2 highs. So that is quite high. So this is not going to be our 4-1-2 line. Neither is it's not going to be that. Not going to be that. Could it be here? Well, it certainly can't be here. What's the problem with this? Having a 1 just here and a 4 either side of it. Oh, you're all talking about Pokemon, and I really, really want to get distracted, but I also don't want to. I'm row 1, column 7. Yeah, 17 or a long line. Something to... Yeah. What? Oh no, that is interesting. It must be 17, right? Hold on. Right, let me just filter through all the nonsense. The 2 and 4 line are some combination of this one, and this one. Okay. I think I believe that. And so the 6th line is in column 7, maybe. Yeah, I am intrigued by this one. Why can we... Giraffe rig? Oh dear. Oh, I don't do the Pokemon Go thing. No way. No, I haven't played that like in like at least a few hours. I mean, to be fair, I barely play it these days. I occasionally do some battles on it, but the battle system is just so bad. It's just depressingly bad, especially on Android. Like iPhone, it's okay. It's actually pretty good on iPhone. So I'm convinced that Niantic and Apple have some kind of cahoots deal to deliberately make it rubbish on Android. I don't know. Right, sorry, Alan Damazi. Because of the one in box 9, because of the what? No, because right, brain focus. Because of the one in box 9, the 6th line must have a. Well. Oh. Right. Wait. Hey. The 6th line must have a sum of a teen something, and the only one left is column. Is that true? Can we not put a 1 here? What's wrong with the 1 there? And that could be like, I don't know, the 9 line something to 41. I don't know how possible that is. Maybe that's impossible, but some kind of thing like that. If we look at whether 2 and 4... Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, that's where that whole thing began. Right, yes, okay, got it. Right, you are absolutely right. So, okay, so I think actually as horrible as it is, it's actually going to be helpful to make that pencil mark. I'll take this one out just to highlight this one. So the point being made here is that the 2, this one is going to be, well, we know it's 2, 1, followed by, in fact it can't be a 2 because the only way it could be 2, 1, 2 is there, and there's a 1 in the way. So it's going to be 2, 1, followed by 3, 4, or 5. So that line is not allowed because that is neither 2 nor 3, 4, or 5. And the 4 line has a similar property, in that it can't appear here. And neither of them appear here because we know this is that one. So the 4 and the 2. Right, so I was looking at this as, well, there are 3 options and they must take 2 of them. And that's true, but we can't put the 4 line and the 2 line in here. Yeah, okay, that's the bit that I was being slow on. We can't put the 4 line and the 2 line in here because that would create that clash, which we don't want. So one of them must go in here. So that is a 1, and now the 6 has a 1 as its second digit. And that means things. That means some huge things, actually. That's brilliant. Alternatively ask, what does this point to? That's probably another way to make that work. Yeah, okay. So now, where do we find this one? It's not going to be this one or either of these two because they are assigned to the 2 and 4 lines. Got it. Okay, and that's assigned to the 1 line. So this must be that one, and so that's a 6. And that's massive because we said that these sum to a minimum of 33 now. And now it must be a maximum of 33 as well. If we minimise these at 2 and 3, then everything else sums to 33 in the box. Yeah, nice. Brilliant. Yeah. Start making the index digits on lines. Marking them, yeah. Yeah, that's true. So we know that this is an index digit. What should we use? Grey. Quite like that. Yeah, okay. Usually I wouldn't pick a colour that's the same as the colour of the lines, but I actually quite like that the line kind of blends into it because it feels like one object now. The 6th line needs a 9. Does it? Because if it does, it goes there. Hold on. Oh, right. This sums to. Sorry, being slow again. I'm trying to read comments. And yeah, reading and thinking apparently today are 2 different exercises for me. Okay, yeah. So this now is a maximum of 18 if we maximise this at 8 and 9. So that's not a 9, but if we made that also not a 9, then this would be 15 plus a maximum of 5, which is only 20. So that is a 9. And if we made these two both not 9, 7 plus 8 plus 1 is only 16, but we need it to be at least 17. So there is a 9 in here, and it goes there. Nice. So this is actually 10 already. So this digit and this digit are the same. That might be worth marking. Let's put a little A in the corner to mark that. Okay. 6 arrow can't. Yeah, nice, good. So we've got the 6 index. If we can prove that neither of these can be 2. then 2 goes over here. Well, no, hold on. 2 does go over here. And 2 also goes over here. Because, how can this be 13 now? We know this is 21. And this is 12. This is 12. It just is. So we need a 4, 1, 2. So there's a 2 over here. Because one of these is a 4, 1, 2 or a 2, 1 something else. And we also need a 2 over here. That gives us an X-wing on 2, so there's a 2 in there. And that's not a 2. Nice. Okay. Oh dear. I hope I won't take 4 hours. I am aware that maybe if I was doing this by myself, 4 hours might be a better estimate. But no, I've got some very intelligent people in chat. I'm confident we'll take at most another hour, although I reckon things are going to start speeding up now. Maybe that's a foolish thing to reckon. Okay. This can't be the... No, it could be. If it's a 3. Ignore me. Where's the 2? Can we... So that's summing to 3, 4 or 5. Oh, so that's not a 3 anymore. That's interesting. Because 3 plus 9 is only 12 and 2 isn't possible here. Nice. Filled with determination. Don't worry, Damo. If you're tuning in until the end of number 17, well, that might be a health risk for you. Oh, Lake, you're going to be buff. We can only have one 20-something sum now. Is that right? Because we can put a 2 in here. Yeah, right. So 5, 2, 1 must go in here, right? Is that true? That can't be 5, 2, 1. That can't be 5, 2, 1. That can't be 5, 2, 1. So there must be a 5, 2, 1 in here, and it's not there. So it must be in here, and the 5 goes over here. Right. So hold on. Let's do this. So one of these goes 5, 2, 1. The other one goes 2, 1. Because the 2 goes at this end, and then 3, 4, or 5. Well, it can't be a 5 then. Because the 5, 2, 1 has a 5 at this end. Okay, right, and now we've got this... well, I'll do that, but we have this X-wing on 1s and 2s, so that's a 2. That's going to be useful. That's nice. Oh dear. You guys. Right, there's a 1-2 pair, so that is a 3, and that's a 2. That's not a 3. That's fine. So we said those sum to 12. They can still be 4 and 8, or 5 and 7. Oh. You raise a good point, 3 good 5 you, thank you. Well, that's, yeah, this pencil mark is still true. Because, yeah, so one of these will be 5, 2, 1. The other one will either be 2, 1, 3, 4, or 5 going this way, or 2, 1, 4 going this way. So this pencil mark is still true, but we might then have another 2, 1, 5 over here. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're doing. Oh, doing some Sudoku will give us that result. Oh, right. Yeah, because we can't have 2, 1, 5 over here. Right. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So this is. If this is 6, this isn't 9. But if this is 4, this has to be 9. So we don't get to eliminate any pencil marks from that, unfortunately. But if this is 6, that's a bit crazy. We need something to sum up to 61. That feels difficult. The 2 in box 7. Oh, yeah, thank you. I forgot I deleted that. There's a 2 over here. That might be exciting. Yeah, and we can pencil mark 3 or 4 into here. So either it's 4, 1, 2, or it's... Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, it's a lovely puzzle. It feels miraculous in the same way that 22 felt miraculous. Or in a similar way. But yeah, at the moment I'm finding I don't have to go on so many chains to get the deductions, but I don't know, 22 was a beast. 2 in row 4. Ah, thank you. Nice. So so that sums to 12. Nice. Should we do that? Yes, we shall. I have declared it so. Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the puzzles that have made it feel like the lines have been deliberately placed into those positions, those are just outstanding. Yeah, that's what really gets me about some of these puzzles. It's incredible. Good. Yeah, we've basically finished the ones. Right. Next task. Yeah, it is going to be exciting. Oh. Yes, Damaso, I was going to ask, when the results are revealed, will individual judges' scores get revealed and made public, or will it just be the overall score? I won't let that affect my judging. I'm just intrigued. I don't, basically I just don't want to be attacked by people that I've marked lowly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I think that's the sensible way to do it. Yeah, it's a completely different thing to just a normal Sudoku feature, because you have to mark some of them lowly. Unfortunately, I've really enjoyed like every single puzzle that I've done in this thing in this round. Like, being a part of it has been so much fun, and huge credit to huge credit to everyone who's made a puzzle for this prompt, because it's just been amazing what people have come up with. But unfortunately, because it's a competition, we do have to try and mark some things down and some things up accordingly. We can't just do what Simon does on Cracking the Cryptic and just call everyone a genius all the time. Well, we can, but just mark them down. But yeah, it is the point of a competition. Yeah, all right. You can get perfect 10s, especially in adherence, which is out of 30. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a competition, Damaso. I think you've done an amazing job of setting it up, and it's I've really enjoyed it. It's been great fun. I'm the same, Skojo, but when that crow of judgment comes on screen, I become a different beast. You take such bribes. I mean, no one's tried bribing me yet, so just saying. 9 line has a mid-digit 3 or 4. Are we saying this can't sum to 20 something? Yeah, because we've got all of the 2s in the middle. Okay, nice. Can it even be 40 something? I mean, I'll accept attempted bribes. That may or may not change things, but Oh wow! Oh wow! That is some serious hype. Yeah. Right. Well, I better get judging the rest of them then. So we can crown a winner. Right. Okay. Come on. Let's get back on track. Let's do this. Can this be a 6? Let's ask that. So if that's a 6, we need a 61 from somewhere. Can we get it from here? 9... Right, 34, 34, we're up to... No, that is 34. Plus 18 is 52. No, 51, because that's not a 9, that's a maximum of 8. So 51, and then that's a maximum of 8, 60. Right, this can no longer add up to 60 something. Okay, what about this one? That could be an 8, 3, so that's 11, plus 8 is... what is it? 19. That can be 8, 9, so we're up to 36. Another 9, up to 45. Another 9 and a 6, so 60 exactly. So again, right, that does not work. And I'm presuming this doesn't work either. 34 plus 10 plus 5 gets to 49. Not even close. Right, that's a 4. That's good. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I may share some. Well, no, I think there will be a score reveal stream. I think I might be working at the start of it. I'll have to see how the timings work out, but yeah, it would be good to share some kind of general thoughts about each puzzle with the other judges on stream when we do the big reveal. But yeah, we don't need to go into details about numbers. Row 1 con 9. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Two. So I think that is a 4. So 2 line is maxed. Right. Yes. So that has to be a 9. Um. Okay. Yeah. It's I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel bad. Like, there are plenty of puzzles that I've solved so far that I've kind of forgotten because they're all so similar. So they've all kind of blended into each other a little bit. And that feels terrible because they've all been such high quality. Like, some have been, either a bit more trivial or a bit less interesting for whatever reason, but they're still good puzzles. Like, the the floor has been really high, and the ceiling even higher. It's going to be amazing. I don't know what the plan is for the big reveal stream exactly, but yeah, yeah. We get 213 on the crib sheet. Yes, nice, excellent. 3678 in there. Yeah, that's going to be a 41, isn't it? That can't be line 1. We've already got line 1 covered. So I suppose we can grey that because we know that's the indexing cell. And so it can't be line 6, but it might be line 7 or 8. Row 2, column 3 is from 3, 4, 5. So we can pencil mark. Oh! The rest of box 3. Nice! We can. 7, 8 there. 4, 5 there. That gives us a pair in here. I can probably take that A out now because that's obvious by normal Sudoku, not just maths. Okay. I do remember the fruit cipher. That is true. Now you mention it, that was good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I may have given some hints about when the judging deadline is, just because I'm trying to stream. Trying to fit in the all of the streams before the judging deadline. But yeah, this is all just for show. Yeah, 3 with 5, 4 or 4, 5. Do we know that that's the 3 line? Yes, because that's not going to be the 4, 5. Right. Okay, so that is the indexer cell. So that's not a 3 anymore. Nice. So we can pencil in a 4, 5 pair just there. Interesting. 9 in row 7 is a good question. Are we expecting any 90 diagonals? I don't think so. Good point. And then where is the 9 line? Where is the 9 line? So we need a 9 at the end of a line. Right, no. Yeah, I mean, I can see where it is. I haven't missed any lines, have I? No. Brilliant, nice. So that's not 9, that's not 3. So that is 3 in the row. So 9 must be 30 something. Is that restricted at all? Ah, nice. 3 in the box. Lovely. 6 in this box goes here. That's a 4, 5, and that's a 7 or 8 because of the 7, 8 pair up here. We could probably start colouring 4s and 5s and things. Very nice. Yeah, okay. That might be able to push us forwards then. That's lovely. So this is the same as this is the same as this. Cool. Might be exciting. We do have the other of 7 and 8 and the other of 4 and 5 in here. So that can't be a 4 or 5. It can't be a 1 or a 2. So it's 6, 7 or 8. Well, unless colouring can tell us otherwise. So it can't be that one. No, it could be this one, couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we're expecting the other. In fact, what are these digits? They're 3 and 9. So, yes, that absolutely can be a 7 or 8. That's true. So, 36 to 38. So those both sum. A question like, can this not be 9? Might be good. If that's not 9, we can get 21 and 21, except, excuse me, well that's a 4 or 5 now, isn't it? Because I think we said that none of the diagonals can sum up to 60 something anymore, and this C's a 1, 2 and a 3. Yeah, this can be a 3 if this is a 2, 1, 3 line, annoyingly. Okay. So that's another line summing to 40 something. Hold on, let's grey out. Why am I not greying out these ones? So we've dealt with the one line. I'm almost tempted to grey out the entire line actually, because, like, yeah, we need to know that those sum to 12, but that's. I'm not preventing myself from knowing that by greying out some cells. We've dealt with the we've found the 3 line. We still need to deal with it because it's something to. Maybe I could just do like. Yeah. That. There we go. That's the notation I'm going with. Lots of shades of grey, but never mind. Oh, and that one as well. The 6. Yeah, let's just shade these all out. So 6 and 9 we've found as well. Nice. Deadly pattern. Yeah, no chance of resolving that. Row 8, column 9. Row 3, column 4. And row 4. What? This is a 3, 4. It is, isn't it? It's a 3, 4, 5 triple. That's insane. Okay, so this is not a 2 either. It's a 6, 7 or 8. Okay, we'll put that in. That's mad. Yeah, we probably do. Oh dear, I do have a recent puzzle called Shades of Grey, and I absolutely should have made 50, 5 and a 0 the given digits, but I didn't. So I missed a trick there. But anyway, that was a fun one. It had a secret message in it when you flip the final grid upside down. Oh dear. This one, yeah. Nice. Okay, right, so let's do some more pencil marking. So the 7 and the 8. Well, surely one of... right, so we've dealt with the approximate locations of the 2, 4 and the 5, haven't we? So we've just got a 7, 8 pair in here, and so this is a 4, 5 pair. And there's a 1 in that one. But not in the other. So one of these is the 7 or 8 that is not that. Okay. A secret exactly. Yeah, that was my secret surprise. So Sudoku. It was great. One step ahead. No. It was an incredible prompt. Yes. Not there. Row 9, column 3. Oh, wow. Yeah, right. So if this is a 7 or 8, well, if this is the opposite of that, so to complete our set, then where does it go in here? It's not that digit, by definition. It's not any of these. It's not in this box. And it can't go here because we've got a 7-8 pair. That's lovely. So this is a 7 or 8. And this is that. I don't think my highlighting of this was correct because we don't know where it is. Yeah, I'm going to unhighlight that. I don't really know what my highlighting system is, to be honest, but never mind. So those and yeah, that and that are opposite, but we kind of know that that's not a 7 or 8 anyway. This is 4, 5, and 9 for what that's worth. Oh dear. Hello, Ratfinks. Welcome in. Yeah. Literally that. Never underestimate Sudoku setters. Certainly, judging this has taught me that. Row 1, column 7 instead of row 6, column 7. Oh. Right, let's do some colouring instead. I think that's going to be a bit more sensible. So those are different colours. Wait. Oh, toroidal diagonal clues are the best. Alright, hold on. That in column 7. We'll do some colouring in a sec. And then 5. So this in column 7, right, goes here, and then 5 goes here. Nice. No, not yellow, 5. There we go. So these are both 4, actually. Okay. That's good. Right. Okay, so do we colour then? So this is the same as that, and that, and one of those. Oh, it goes here. Right. Well, let's actually use that colouring. So this is a 6 then. And because it's not that, yellow is this. And now yellow goes over there. That's not 7 or 8. It's only 4, 5, or 3, I think. So let's just colour the other one. Let's do red. Why not? Row 6, column 7. Yeah, nice, excellent. Yeah, Tauruses are the best. I've got one Taurus idea up my sleeve, but it is a bit of a nightmare to set. But hey, that's what we do. So red goes in here. So if this is not 6, it's red. Maybe that's good. Don't know. Shall we look at some diagonals? We probably need to do lots of diagonals. 5D Sudoku with time. Oh, go on then. Show me a 5D Sudoku with time travel. So, well, do I want to do diagonals? I suppose we have to, don't we? Well, what about this? No, right. Yeah, these ones are the big ones, aren't they? So, let's pick one of them. And they're all at least 41. So what about this one, which is at the moment only a maximum of 10 plus, I think we can make that an 8-9 pair. So we're up to 27 plus 5, 32. That seems to be, can that be a 7-8 pair? I think it can. 47. Right, okay, so actually we do have degrees of freedom there. 6 in box 9. Oh yes, good one. So that's a 3 or 4. So that's a 2 and 1 of 6, 7 and 8. Row 4. This is 4 or 5. Well, what are these? These are... Alright, these are just 3, 4, 5, right? But is there a reason this is not 3? Row... Well, maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is... this is yellow. Can it not be something like that? I feel like I might be missing something. Oh, there's a 3 there or there. That's ridiculous. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's good to know. Wow. Coming soon might be an overstatement, Skojo, with a project like that. Oh, right, not 1 or 2. Not 3 because we've got a 3 there or there. Oh, wait. Yeah, not 3, 4 or 5 because of that. Okay, and it's not 6 and it's not 9. Okay, right. That's a bit better. So we can put that in. So this is just 6 red in here. That's true. We're definitely making progress. I'm doubting whether I can do number 17 tonight, actually. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll attempt it. This is 2 and 1 of 6, 7 and 8. You can help. Yeah, well, it'll be the greenest of green lights for clues. A regular occurrence. This. We need 6, 9 and red in here, but none of that is useful. Yeah, I mean, well, there we go. Maybe just for tomato, we do it. All right. Sorry, I'm saying that with a terribly British accent. Damaso, probably. It's more accurate. Anyway, you have a complete grid of number 7. Yeah, okay, all right. Just do that then. Yeah, just read out 81 digits to me, and then I'll judge it based on my experience of solving it. Oh, Damazel. Okay. With the okay, thank you. I will try and implement that. It will still probably sound very British, but um, oh, oh yeah, just read 81 digits out to me, just in numerical order. There we go. That'll be a good one. Um, right, come on. Do we have to do maths? Let's think about this 9. We know it's going to be at least 36. So should we maximise it or minimise it? Let's maximise it. 5 plus 9 plus 8. Okay, that's a maximum of 15. So we're up to 29 plus 4 is 33. And then that can be a maximum of yellow, which is another 8, so 41. So we've got 5 degrees of freedom. Yuck. Okay. Oh, it's a Greek one. That explains it, because, yeah, in Italian, don't they, like, almost always put the stress on the second last syllable? Like, I agree. Oh dear. Hello, Scar. Welcome in. Sam. Yeah, I can probably manage Sam. See, I don't really know how I like my own name pronounced. Like, is it Stew? Is it Stew? I'll just leave it to you to decide. I've never really worked it out, to be honest. I mean, it can't be Stuart. Like, Stuart is not right. Stuart. It has to be Stuart with the full name. But yeah, I think people like Stu, and if that's what people like calling me, then that's fine by me. Row 4, column 7. If that's a 4, we get 5, 3. That becomes a 3. That becomes a 4. That becomes a 5. What's the issue with that? Five. Oh. What's this going to be? 3, 1, 2, and 5, 2, 1. So that's fine. Oh, it's fine. Okay. All right. Yeah, Stu. Yeah, I mean, it's spelt STU. So I don't know. Maybe that has to be Stu. Just feels like that should be spelled STOO. Okay, right. We're going to have to pick a diagonal and just do maths. So these all sum to, like, is that one? But that can still be an 8-9 pair, right? Do we need to minimise things? Like this one, what's the minimum we can make it? 4 plus 6 plus 7 is 17, plus 4 plus 2, and then we can make that a 3, I think. Gets to 26, so we've got 10 degrees of freedom going that way. Okay. Stupid. Thank you, Ratfinks. Soup. Right. Okay. Do we think this is going to be? Oh, I suppose that would... Right, yeah, no, that is something that would resolve everything. Okay, if we can prove that 54 is never going to work, then we're happy. So let's maximise these. 8, 9 gets 19. 24 plus 8 and... What can we make that? 7, I think. What are we on? 39 plus an 8 or something. Yeah, not 54. 47. Okay, this one. 12 plus 9 is 21. Another 17 gets to 38. Plus 8 gets to 46. And then plus 1 plus 5 is... well, it would actually be a 4 if we were making this a 54. But it's only 51. Not enough. Okay, what about this one? No, wrong one. What about this one? 8 plus 3 plus 4 is 15. An 8-9 pair here gets us to 32. Plus 9 plus 8 gets us to 49. 53. That's ridiculous. It misses by 1. So this is a 4. This is a 5. Those have to sum to 12. So we've got 7s and we've got 8s. Let's just be careful with that. That's a 4. That's a 5. Oh, this is big, isn't it? 4 comes out of there. 7, 8, 7. And maybe that's all it did. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, alright, that's probably shouldn't have got that stuck just there, because it was not a completely obscure question to ask. So we're looking for a 45, a 41, and a 42, 6 or 8. Oh, not a right click. So these 3 digits are known. They are 6, 8 and 9. The colours are no longer needed. That's a 6, 8 pair. Now, what about this then? We know a bit more about this. This is now 30 plus those 3. Oh, but this is just anything. Anything that goes through box 5 is just anything. Okay, 2 plus 17. I mean, this hasn't reduced, and this is still a maximum of 47, I think. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Oh, in getting rid of my colours, I got rid of things I didn't want to get rid of. Yeah, that's a bit better. So with this one... Oh yeah, no, that is that one. Okay. Okay. So not number... yeah, but we don't know. 41... 45... 6... Oh, hold on. 8. There we go. That makes me feel a bit productive. 6 or 8 in there. And then that's a 1. That's a 2, 6 or 8. There we go. And that's a 4, 5. Nice. Yeah. We've made progress in this area, but that's not really the area I wanted to make progress in. This is 6, 8, 9. That's so useless. Well, it does tell me that those two are a maximum of 9 and 7. That reduces the total by basically nothing. So we're still looking at 40... 50. 50 is a maximum for this one, so yeah, still way too much room for error. Row 9 and column 4. Oh, I can pencil mark this. 3, 5, 7. And column 4. Oh, so this is 3, 4. Oh, not 5. This is 3, 4, 7. I think. What does that do for us? Can we be any better than that? So if this is the 3, that resolves everything. 3, 5, 4, 7. If that's a 3, that's a 3. That's a 3. Okay. Hello, Josh. Welcome in. Responsible. What a strange word. Okay. Alright, well, yes, congrats again on the feature, and thanks for the raid, and for blessing the stream with lakiness. I don't know. Damaso, yes. Anyway, come on. Let's just finish it off then. By uniqueness, that's not a 9. Oh no, actually that's rubbish. It might be. We've got diagonals that deal with things. Maths. Shall we look at some more diagonals again? Like this one. Is that useful? You want to see your pillar up close. Good way of putting it. I feel like Fallen Hill was getting at something a bit deeper than just being able to pencil mark this cell. I mean, I could just finish off the entire grid and pencil mark everything. Is there something deeper to be achieved here? Maybe. The 9 diagonal total is... Oh, there's a parity thing. Hold on then. So... right. Okay, so we're on 11. Well, we're on odd. Now even, still even. And we need it to sum to even. Oh, that's pretty cool. So those have to be the same parity. That's nice. But we don't know what that parity is. If it's odd, then that's maximised at 5 and 9. So we're on 14 plus 11 is 25. So we would need these to sum to 11. Whoops. 11 or 13. Which works, but not with a 2 here. I think we're going to end up proving that's not a 2. I don't know how much good that will do, but... well, no, it will do some good, actually. So if this is even, 4 plus 8 is 12, plus 11 is 23, so we need these to sum to 13 or 15, and there's no way that can be a 2. And 4 plus 6 is even worse. So yeah, so if we make... Okay, the way to think of it is what happens if we make this a 2. 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 7 is 20, so we need these to sum to at least 16, and we just can't. Right, okay, that's the easy way to do it. So we get 2s... Well, we finish the grid with 2s. Nice. Yeah, and you're all getting it first anyway, but that's fine. Resolved by the 9... Hang on, row 9, column 4. Oh, I see. Right, so now these two are the same. So actually, they kind of cancel each other out, and now these have to sum to exactly 30. Oh, we haven't done that, Skojo. It may or may not help. Yeah, okay. So that, yeah, that doesn't really make a difference. It could be 6 or 8, so we're not going to find that out by the 9 diagonal. So these sum to 30, which means these sum to 19. So if that's a 3, that needs to sum to 16. It's not going to work. So 7 goes in. Nice. So now these sum to 12. So it's 4 and 8. Is that right? 4 plus 8 plus 7 plus 4 is 23, plus 7 is 30. And then that digit stays the same. Amazing. I'm surprised that worked. But that's great news because now loads of things happen. That's oh my goodness, that's finished the puzzle, hasn't it? Well, not quite. That has helped enormously. Right, okay, we can get rid of yellows. Go on, let's mark these. They are 4, 7 and 9. Oh. Nice. Right, deadly pattern time. So let's just do 5. 5 was the thing that 2 was there, and then 4 was there. Yeah, nice. And then let's just grey them all out because I want to. And more importantly, 5, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2 is what we want to write into there. Excellent. GG almost. Coming up to 2 hours. Crumbs. I don't know. Right. So what should we look at next? Let's look at this one. 10, 13, 26, 37. So we're looking at either 44 or 46. That was the one to look at because 44 is not possible. It must be 46. And it must be, therefore, the 7. I got a bit lucky with that. Maybe looking at the other ones would have been just as fruitful, but I think we're basically done now. Yeah, we are. Wow, okay. 105 minutes not on the dot because we need to work out what's going on. That's a 6. That ended up being a 6 as well. So we need to grey everything out because that's important. Grey that out. So the 41, which one was that? 24, 32, 45. Yeah, so that was the 3. This was 3. This was 7. And presumably this was the 8. So this should sum to 41. No, please don't make me restart my computer. 25 plus 16 is indeed 41. No. Yeah. 2 out of 5. Oh, it's really wanting me to restart my computer. No. No, don't make me do it. Leave me alone. Yes. Yeah, GG. Wow. Yeah, that is an amazing puzzle, and yeah, it's not. When you've just solved number 22, this doesn't feel as hard, but it's still a real beast of a puzzle. This is why like LMD needs like a 6-star option or a 7-star option, because this is definitely 5-star difficulty. But then you get 22 and 30, which are just off the scale. Yeah, we might be going for it. If I can literally whiz through number 19 in like 10 minutes, then maybe we'll attempt number 17. But anyway, that was incredible. I'm going to let you all have a head start on this while I go and do some judging. Cool. Right. Good luck. exactly right things. Back in a minute. Okay, yeah, speed judging because I want to get more puzzles done. Right. Okay. Wait, what? Right. Adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. I'm assuming normal Sudoku rules apply. That's probably just an oversight, but that's okay. Sum to 5. Clues outside of the grid give the sum of all digits before the digit 5 appears in that row or column. Okay. So if that's a 5, then those 5 digits sum to 17, I think is how I'm reading that. Interesting. Okay. Global parity mirror. For each row and column, the digits mirrored across the middle have to change parity. For example, polarity. I'm gonna call it polarity rather than parity. Hey. Okay, so if this is like a 2, whoops. I pressed F2. I hope that didn't do anything weird. Then these both have to be high. Or, well, at least 5. Okay. No, I think even at the same time is how I'm reading that, rather than 5 can act as low or high and also even. Okay. Right, I love that. Yes. P apostrophe arity. Yeah, nice. 5 could be low or even. But the given one is exempted from this rule. But that feels strange to me because it feels like there should be some kind of global property where either it applies to everything, or there are multiple digits that it doesn't apply to. It feels wrong that we could have only one digit that it doesn't apply to, because then it feels like the rest of the other 80 cells would be broken. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm not an expert on global P apostrophe arity mirror rules. Okay, right. We can't put a 5 there or there because that's not a 16. We can't put a 5 on a German whisper line. We can't put a 5 there because 6 digits don't sum to 15. So there's a 5 here or here. If it's here, those 3 sum to 17, which seems very plausible. But from the perspective of the 17, it can't go there, it can't go on a German whisper, and it can't go over there because 6 digits can't sum to 17. So the 5 goes in here, so we need to put a 5 in here, and the only cell that matches both of those descriptions is this. So those sum to 16, those sum to 17. Yeah, yeah, the 5 weirdness. That's a good point. Yeah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so now this has to be either low or high, is what we're learning from that. Um, that might help. Um, yeah, I suppose the 5s can't be opposite themselves. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, this being included in the rules means that it seems very, very unlikely that these are both going to be high. But anyway, um, otherwise you might as well just include it in the rules. But anyway, 24. What about that? It can't be. The 5 can't be there. 5 could be here. 4 digits something to 24 seems fine to me. What about 6 digits something to 24? That also seems fine, actually. 7 digits less so. Well, if that is a 5, then this is a 7-9 pair. That's at least a bit interesting. Oh dear. Probably? I don't know. Not sure. Right. Oh, 5 does go in here. That's maybe worth doing. Oh, I've got to remember now that I'm uploading all of the VODs to YouTube. If you weren't already aware of that, then check out my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me do the fancy thing. All of the VODs are on there, but I've not yet worked out how to put chat on screen, which means that you can't see the live chat replay on the YouTube VODs, and therefore I look like I'm talking to myself for most of the VODs. So I must remember that before I just start kind of looking over there and laughing or something. That might look odd, but I'm sure you all understand. Colour lines, high, low. I'd love to be able to do that. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. So... Oh! Thank you, LM Damazi. I hadn't thought of applying logic. I'm so glad you're here to help in the chat. Right, so that's going to be pink. Right, so those are both blue. Those are both pink. Oh yeah, colour. Yes. Row. Right, so that's going to bounce back to here. So that's going to be right. I see, and that's going to bounce back to here and sort this out. That may or may not bounce back to places. I'm not sure. Polar bear, yes. So, given that these are different, they are at least 8. There must be at least 1 and 7. So that makes things interesting if that's a 5. Because if that is a 5, I already said that those would be 7 and 9. So those would both be low. Oh, colour box. No. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So this is going to be blue. Right, I see. Okay, so and using that we can jump over to box 1. That's nice. I do like that. Okay, so right, and now this is. I'm hesitant about colouring cells that aren't on German Whispers lines because fives are weird. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure. Row. This can't be a 5. So okay, yeah, that's true. That can't be a 5 because of the rule. So that is fair game. And this can't be a 5 because that's too far away. So that's fair game. Meaning, yeah, well, that might be a 5. I mean, should we just do it? Should we just allow for 5 weirdness? Just try and remember to bear that in mind. But then, yeah, let's do it. We'll go mad with colouring. So those are both blue, and that's pink, meaning that that's pink. Those are both blue. What else do we know? That's going to be pink. We don't know that one. Yeah, we can't say that there are only 4 blues in a box or something like that. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think now this can't be. Yeah, this can't be 7-9 anymore. So that can't be the 5. So this must be the 5, and those sum to 24. Nice. So now we can do pink there, which means blue there, which checks out. We don't know that or that. Oh no, we do know this. It's pink. So that must be pink as well, and that's blue. And then this one, yeah, we're not sure, but this one we should know it's blue, and that one we should know. Yeah, okay, nice. Right, that's going to be blue. Wait, no, yeah. Wait. Hang on, how does this rule work? Yeah, okay. We could use. I don't want to overcomplicate the colouring too much. That might work. Right, so if that's pink, then that's blue. Is that right? But can this be 5? Can this be pink? If that's 5... Right, have I just been doing all of this wrong? Yeah, I've been doing all of this wrong. Okay. Right, this is why I didn't want to colour the non-German Whisperline cells. Right. Okay, I think it's still fair enough to say that this is a 5, right? Because this can't be double blue. This can't be 7 and 9. If that's 7 and 9, then that needs to be a high digit. And also, at most, 5. And it can't be 5 because it's on a German Whisper line. Right, so this is a 5. That logic is still sound. I'm not sure about the rest of it, though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true, Skojo. Do we need 3 highs for 24 in 4 cells? 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 is only 18. Wait, no. 2 of each. What's 2 of each? 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 9. Just reaches. Yeah, so it does work. Um, well, we know. Right, hold on. No, we can colour column 3 though. That is pink because it's not 5. But whisper issues. Well, can this be a 4? And then that would be a 3. We get an 8-9 pair there and an 8-9 pair there, which I think can work. Yeah. Yeah, it does just work. Oh, crikey, indeed. So that's probably what it is. If this is pink, I don't know. I don't know. This is a weird idea. Whoops. Try that again. Hold on. Column. Yeah. I was like, one of those things is wrong. Do I want to? I don't know why I stopped doing that, but yeah, let's do that. I think I do want to do that. Yeah, we know the 5. Yeah, row. Yeah, brilliant. Good. Thanks. So then this will be one of each. That's 4 or 6. Yeah, I agree, because if we do have 3 high digits, we can't make them 7, 8 and 9. So 6 must be included. And then 6 can't go in the middle of a whisper. Okay. That's something. Who knows, it might be helpful. Who knows. This is either pink or 5. If that is pink, then this is not, meaning that this would be. So that's looking very likely to be pink at the moment. So if that's a 6, then that's pink. Row 4, column 4 equals row 6, row 6. I quite like the concept of row 6, row 6. Do we mean... Oh, right, parity-wise, I see. Yeah, that might be interesting. So those are all the same. Should we use some new colours for that? Brown. We'll go for the chocolate banana theming. Is this just overkill? Maybe it's overkill. That would make this brown then. Not values, obviously. Yeah, that's fair. Row 5, column 5. Do we mean row 5, column 3? Because that's kind of brown. I get what you mean. Oh, can it? Oh, right. That is a good point. Yes, that is clever thinking. I like that. And this can be choco bananaed, can it? If they're both high, that seems fine. Oh, I like that. Yeah, because that's effectively brown. I think I agree with that. Row 6, column 3. Oh, right, it's brown. So that's yellow, and then that's either brown or 5. Right, so that's brown, that's yellow. Nice. Okay, so can these both be low? No, they can't. Oh, that's weird. So we know the yellow-brown polarity before we know the pink-blue polarity. Weird. Okay, so yellow we're going to use. Oh, Why have I already used blue? Everyone knows it's blue and orange. I guess we'll use. Oh, you know what? We'll just use yellow for low and brown for high for the moment, and then we'll switch it to blue and peach, I guess. Right, so these are. No, sorry, did I say low? These are both high, which means that must be. If that's a 6-7 pair, that's always going to be low, which is brown. So that's yellow, and then that's brown to complete the column. So it's quite difficult for brown to be pink. That would require a 5 here, I think. Right, we've got one of each polarity there. That may or may not be a problem, I'm not sure. Brown and pink are very different. Are they very, very different? If brown and pink are the same, oh, I see. Right. Oh, I see. I'm too innocent for this kind of humour. Oh, well, now I have to change this. Oh dear. See, that's going to be on YouTube forever now. Oh dear, I feel violated. Oh, that's yellow, and that's brown. Right, and brown is low. Yeah, we know brown is low. Let's actually emphasise that point by doing that. So if that's 4, 3, actually I think there's plenty of room. Well, can that be yellow? 6 plus 7 plus 1 plus 2 just works. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, I can't quite wrap my head around this, but I think that's a 5. So if this was a 5, 5 would go opposite yellow. So then we'd get, yeah, in here we'd get 3 of each. And then 5 opposite a yellow, so a 4th yellow, and then a 5th yellow. Yeah, and that doesn't work, so actually this is a 5. Nice. Okay, so now that means we can colour this blue. That's good. And that is a yellow 5. That's nice. So this is, right, this is now brown. Good. This is yellow. Oh, yes, of course, because of the column. Oh, that's so weird. I'm not going to get used to that, but yeah, fair enough. You've really internalised this one well. Good stuff. Okay. I still want to make this. Oh, if we can make it yellow, that would be great. But that might be difficult. I'm not internalising this rule set yet. No, hold on a second. Yellow is high. Right, this is high. So, oh no, we could still have 3 highs or 2 highs. That's not affected. Damn. Okay. If this is low, we've got loads of options. Those sum to 6, 7, 8 or 9, well, 7, 8 or 9, so that could be a 7, 8 or 9. But it's likely to be a 7, 8 or 9 anyway. In fact, it is a 7, 8 or 9 anyway. So, right, so if this is yellow, then this is specifically a 6. And that's a 7. We get a 2 there and a 2 there and a 1 there. Yellow would be pink in that scenario, because then this couldn't be a 6, so these would... No, what am I talking about? I don't know. My mind thought it was having fun. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried that I was going to start feeling bored by this setup, but it's just so many completely original and different ideas. It has been incredible. I'm going to make that 7, 8 or 9. Can that really... What's that? If that's a 4, then this is 6, 7. Should we try that? If that's a 4... that's a 6, we get a 1 there. So then... Oh, I don't even know. If row 7, column 5 is not 6, row 7 and 8, column 5 are... 7, 8. Yeah, I agree with that. So either that's a 6 or this is a 7, 8 pair. Then that can't be a 4. Right, okay, so that's never a 4, is the point there. Okay, that's something, that's good. Nice. You're a bit worried about your next prompt. This turned out too well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's all Damaso. Blame him for the nonsense. I mean, it's incredibly well chosen lines. You've done very well there. So this is either 6, 7 or 8. Can this ever be a 9? It can if that's a 6. If that's a 4, that forces 9s in both of those, and 6 and 1, and then those need to sum to 6. So we're definitely talking about a 2-4 pair there, which is a brown. Oh, this isn't 3 either. If we put a 3 there, that's an 8 and a 7 and a 2. And then that needs to be 8 or 9. Oh, 8 and a 7 and a 2 and another 2 in the box. Right, okay. Yeah, we're whittling. We are certainly whittling. I feel like there's a bigger deduction to be found here. I don't know what it is. I'd love to know what it is. I'd love to disambiguate pink and blue, that's the thing. But I feel like the 24 clue is what's going to do that. Unless we can populate more of... Yeah, like that's yellow or 5, but the or 5 is so annoying. If pink is low in column 3... we get 4... What was it? 4, 3 and 8, 9. And then... Yeah, and then the only place for a 1 in the column is there. So we get a 1 there, a 2 there. That also becomes a 2. Is there a problem with this being a 1? Four, 3, 8, 9. Now the 16 sum is broken. We can make this 2, 3, 4 with a 7. Oh, that's ridiculous. How do you spot these things? What? We get a clash of 2s. Right, so if pink is low, we get 2 2s in column 6. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we get 4 3. The only place for 1 in the column is there. That gives us a 2 3 4 triple. And a 7. Well, okay, let's think about this another way. Okay, yeah, we'll do the same logic but in a different and possibly more reasonable order. I like doing that. So can this be 2... Maybe the question is, where does 1 go in this column? No, there isn't a more reasonable order. Can this be 2 3 4? Yeah, let's ask that. Can this be 2 3 4 7? If it's 2 3 4 7, so right. So if this is brown, no. Yeah, right. If this is 2 3 4 7, then that breaks because that would have to be the 2. That would be the 7, and that would be another 2, and that would break these 2 cells. So this cannot be 2 3 4 7. We don't. That's not proof that this isn't brown. It just can't be 2 3 4 7. So if there are 3 browns in here, there is a 1 in here. But we also know that if there are only 2 browns in here, there's a 1 in here anyway, because it would be a 6-7 pair and a 1-2 pair. That would just be forced. So there's always a 1 over here, so that's never 1. And now it becomes a more reasonable question to ask, where does 1 go in the column? And if pink is low, 1 has nowhere to go. Okay, that makes it slightly more reasonable, but that is still a hard step. I'm not sure I feel confident enough with the logic on 5s to be able to determine that. But anyway, that's great. And welcome in, Marty. I hope you're doing very well. You're watching Simon solve his puzzle. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a reasonable priority, because that was very good fun. So, right, so now pink is... should we go with red and blue? Yeah, let's do that. Red is high. Blue is low, so that's already working. Yellow is red, brown is blue. Okay, and the world feels like a much happier place now. Okay. Time for bed, that's completely understandable. Thank you so much for your help, Forlorn Hill, and for just dropping in, being here. Hope you sleep well. Row 9, column 7 couldn't be a 5. Yeah, no, I think that is true, actually. Yeah, so I think this is kind of what Ellen DeMasi has already figured out. So because these are... Yeah, if this was a 5, then these would each be 1 of each. So we'd get 3 of each colour here, and we'd get a 4th and a 5th blue that aren't 5. And that breaks. So, yeah, we can actually pencil mark 5 into there now, which is good. No, you can't be part of the 1-time speed gang. 2-time speed gang for the win. Oh dear, I've got a stingy eye. I think I've just... I don't know what I've done to it. The 24 clue is looking interesting. It's got a 6. I should know how to resolve that, but I'm not sure. The exempted one is so annoying. But yes, thank you. Oh, you were going off the 2 different colours. I see. Right, okay. Well, I'm only just wrapping my head around this logic, to be honest. But yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah. Seeing ghosts. Fair enough. Well, I mean, all you said about it, to be fair, was that it's looking good. And, I mean, that's just a matter of opinion. You're entitled to that opinion. Can we do something with 5 in column 7? Like this one. Yeah, are we allowed to use... right, I'm not sure we're allowed to use the logic here. So that works. So 5 can go there. I think 5 can also go there because the exempt 1 messes with things, so I'm not entirely sure. That would be a real troll. I would love that, but it would... Oh, hold on. This is now high. I mean, surely that's low now. Surely. That would be hilarious if it wasn't. Yeah, row 9, colour in box 9. Oh yes, because they're not 5s now, so we can do reds, that's good. So our final blue in the column is in here, so that must be red. So we need a red and 2 blues in here, a red and a blue and a 5. Yes. Okay. Oh, 5 is opposite of red, that's true. Right, so the final blue... do we know that? No, we don't know that the final blue is in here. Okay. Yes. Come on, what about this one? No, actually we know very little about this. If this is blue... if this is red... That ended up being 1, didn't it? Ended up being 6, 7, 2, 1, 2. Oh, this was not the nice, easy, 10-minute cool down puzzle between epic beasts that I was hoping it would be. But that's okay. That's real blue in column 7. Oh, in the column. Right, so we can't put a blue there because that breaks that. Okay, so that is a blue, and it's not 5. So this is a 5. That's good. So that's a real colour. Yeah, that's not 5, that's also not 5, so that must be red. Okay. Is it literally all going to hinge on finding out the colour of this cell? I think it is, isn't it? We're just going to do a really tricky colouring challenge where we have to worry about this one. I mean, it's still worth colouring this blue because then we can do things like count the number of blues in the row in the column. Row 5, column 9. Hold on. Row 7. Right, yeah, sorry, that's blue and that's red. I agree with that. That's definitely true. And so we need a red. Oh! We need a red in here, but it can't be there. So that's red. And that's 5. That's good. So this is now... So this is blue. Okay. So I think... Right, so that has to be a 5. Because it's opposite a red and a blue. And the rule does apply to this, even though it doesn't apply to that. Right, that's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, row 5, column 9. Oh, these are a pair? Can these both be red and these both be blue? What's the problem with that? Oh, across row 5. Oh, I'm being dumb, aren't I? What's going on? Oh, I'm being slow. I feel like I need to just take a deep breath. Are they pair? Oh, they pair vertically. Oh, I see. Right, of course. So this is a pair. So this is a pair. Right, and because this is a pair, that's the last red used. So that's blue. Right. Yeah, I forgot about the vertical stuff. That's good. Okay. Oh, we're probably going to have to use letters. I bet we're going to have to use letters. That is just blue. 5 in box 8. Yeah, sorry, you've mentioned that a couple of times now. Yes, nice. We'll use that. So that's going to be red, meaning that's blue. That's all of the blues for the box, so they're both red. That's all of the reds for that row. So we've got a 5 opposite of blue, but that's okay. 6 is interesting in box 2 now. Row 2, column 9 is... Oh, by the same thing. Is that right? So if... Wait. Oh, right. Okay, so this can't be 5, so it's the opposite of blue, so it's red. This can't be 5, so it's the opposite of red, so it's blue. Okay. So that is all of the reds done. So this is a 5 blue pair, and this is a 5 red pair. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, good. What if this was blue? We'd get a 5 there. Oh! Right, no that... Wait, what? No, this can't be blue. Yeah, okay. Got it. Do we? Oh, we need a red in there and a blue in there. Right, this sees 4 reds and it sees 4 blues. I see, right. 5. 5. No, not yellow. 5. How did that go wrong? This... I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just tired, but this puzzle is just not agreeing with me. But hey, we're making progress. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for the help. And thanks for your patience as well. I will take the mockery, but... Oh, wait, is this just blue then? To complete the column? Has that been available for ages? Probably. Yes. Well, yeah, thank you. Good. I feel like I want to colour these yellow, so I'm going to. So it really just... It's just this. I don't think anything interacts with it, apart from this 16. So we're going to have to use letters, I think. Yeah. Agreed. No, that's true. We didn't have many colouring puzzles. Okay, so is there anything we can do with 6s? Because 6s seem at least a bit interesting in box 2. If that's a 6... No, what? No, what am I talking about? We've got a 6 there or there. If this is the 6... No. What am I talking about? No, that's fine. If that... What about if that's a 6? Then this is an 8-9 pair. That's fine. That's not a problem. Are we going to have to use letters? I think we might have to. 6 in row 8. Oh, that's a good spot. That is an excellent spot. And that gives us a 6 in box 6. 4 as well. And that's huge. That does everything. Thank you. Yes, well done, because that's not going to be 6, 7 anymore. So these are blue and those are red. GG might be a little premature, but Alright, maybe not then. GG. Okay, fine. So, I mean, what does this all mean? There's still sums to 7, 8 or 9 and pairs with a 7, 8 or 9. It doesn't give us everything. Does it? If this is a 2 and that's a 2, get a 7, 8 pair, but that's what we expect anyway. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, no, I think that's true. We discovered that earlier. Fair enough. Okay, so that's not a 7. That's 8 or 9, so there's a 7 over here, is what that's telling us. There's a 6 in here. If that's a 6, there's a 6 in here as well. No, right, that can't be a 6. If that's a 6, then 6 in box 3 goes there, and then both of those are 1s. So that's a 6. There we go. I spotted something myself. I'm pleased with that. Right, and now this is a 7, 8 pair. Okay, now we can do GGs, I think. Because that feels like a big breakthrough. I shouldn't have said that. I absolutely should not have said that. 6 in column 8 goes here. That's a 7, 8 or 9. So this is going to be 1 and 4. Hold on. It is just 1 and 4. It can't be 3 and 4 because that's not a 7. It can't be 1 and 3 because that's not a 10. Right, so that's a 1, 4, giving us 7, so that's a 9. Yes, nice. Okay. This... Oh, can't be... Yeah, nice, so 3, 8, 7, lovely. Yeah, this really is GG. Is row 6, column 8 correct? Sorry, row 6, column 6 correct. Why did I say that? Oh, I have no idea why I said that. Why did I put a 2 in there? I don't know. Okay, well we can still do an 8 and a 7. This could still be 1, 3, 4. Okay, it is either 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 4. So that's a 2 or a 3. So we get 4 in here. If that's a 4, that's a 9. That's exciting. 6 in box 3. Oh, right, of course it's not going in the middle of the line. Right, 6 goes there. So now... and 6 still can't go there. 6 goes there and there. Nice. Yes, lovely. Still row 7, column 6. Has to be a 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. This is a 2, 3 pair. This is a 1, 4 pair. So that's not 1 or 4. So that's a 2, 3 pair. So that's a 1 actually. So it's a good job we rewound. Thank you for that save. So that's a 2, 3 pair. So that might be good. Row 6. Those two sum to 11. There's a 7 over here. Oh, I see. They sum to 18 or 19. Yeah, okay. I think it's still ambiguous. Row 2, column 7 is 9 because 4, right, 4 goes over there. Nice. That's a good spot. Right, now that's 8, and that gives us everything. So that's a 3 to make this work. We get a 2 there. Nice. 2. I don't know why I've struggled with this puzzle so much. I mean, it's not easy. It's not trivial at all. But yeah, just something about it has hit me. Yeah, I think. Oh, hold on. Can that be a 7? It could be a 7 actually. Oh no, it can't. 7, 8. So that is a 9. That's a 7. 7, 8. 8, 9 pair. There is. Oh, that's giving us the 24. That's a 1. Yes. Okay. So 1 in the corner. 3 and 4. 1 and 4. Oh, some easy 9s. Oh, I don't know why I double clicked. Not 9. Hey, it was fun. That's an easy 9. Oh, 8 and 9 then. Should we have a couple more easy 9s? That's a 7, 9 pairs. We get a 7 and an 8 and an 8 and an 8 and a 7. 7 and a 9. Come on, let's just fit. Whoops, 9. That's a 9 and a 7 in the row. Go on, let's just make this all work. 8, 7, 8, 9, 9. Is that all the highs? I think it's all the highs. I'm taking it. That's not a 4. So we need a 4 there. 4 and 3 go in. That's a 4. 1 and 3. 3, 2, 4, 1, 2. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 3. Okay, right. Under an hour. Not bad. Yeah, with these colouring puzzles, the good thing is that once you get a grip on the ending, it just, yeah, you fill in half the puzzle in about a minute. It's great. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I mean, obviously the difficulty system is 1 star per hour that the solve takes. Oh dear. Yeah, that was weird. Weird. Like, I would have been so much happier solving that puzzle without this exempt digit. Even then, the 5s made things really strange to think about. But I think every deduction was fine. Well, there was one that was really, really tricky, proving that there was always a 1 in there, which meant that pink had to be blue. Yeah. Anyway, that was good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. I think we can certainly stream this the results on Twitch and get a VOD onto YouTube. Yeah, it's been popular content. It really has. Okay. I mean, what do we think? Oh no, it's nearly 1 o'clock. I can't do this. I can't. I want to, but I can't. I could do like number 16, maybe. Let's get a digit. I don't know about that. I can't. We're getting all the ways in 10 hours, but it's like a 40-minute walk to where we're doing it, and we're not getting a taxi or any nonsense like that. it's a nice walk, but it's a long walk, and I need sleep. Getting a digit is doable. Um, oh, no, I want to do it all in one go, and it's not going to happen tonight. Um, Damaso, is number 16 a bit kinder? We'll start Friday with number 17. And you're all going to come and help me. And it's all going to flow smoothly, and we'll get it done in a nice, easy breezy hour or so. What is number 16? Let's just find it. Because I feel like I might have one more puzzle in me, but it would be a short one. Number 16 is this. Same parity lines, presumably normal Sudoku rules, but that's not been specified. Parity change counter. Oh, that's fun. And also skyscraper clues. That is quite fun. You're off to comedy on Friday. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I mean, go to the comedy, come back. We'll probably still be solving it. Should we do it? Do we think we can do this in less than half an hour? If so, I'll do it. Row 2 does look to be doing stuff. Right, let's do it. Okay, in that case, give me 2 minutes to go and do some judging for number 19, and then we'll come back, breeze through this, and we'll start Friday with number 17. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I work quite late on Thursdays, and I've already um, felt bad this week for streaming at the same time as Nell. A lot of the other streamers stream quite. I think I streamed at the same time as Jojo, but I don't feel bad about that. No, what I mean to say is Jojo tends to stream a lot more often. But no, actually, no, he hasn't done this week, and Friday's going to clash with him. Anyway, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. I'm working till late tomorrow, and streaming is unrealistic. So Friday will be my next stream. It's still. Oh no. Stream from work. Hi. Yes. So make sure that when you're playing the violin, you've got a good posture, and you're yeah, that note there, that's a finger 2 on a D string, not a finger 1. Just make sure we correct that. Also, by the way, we've got the 3 in row 7. It's over here. Okay, yeah, that'll go well. Let's do that. Okay, right. Skimming over the rules, same parity lines, parity change counters, skyscraper clues. Sorry if this is exclusionary of me, but I'm not going to read the rules again. Row 2. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, brilliant. So these are all the same parity, therefore they are even. Oh, I don't like the colour of these lines. I might have to change my blue to make it more blue. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, that might have made it worse. Oh, I don't know. I know where the lines are. I've done like 40 of these puzzles already. Yeah, I would love to be able to stream from work. But yeah, unfortunately, when you're in the business of one-to-one music tuition, that's quite difficult. Right, so these are all, odd. And then obviously we can colour these lines as well, which means we can colour that. If those are all odd, then we need lots of evens to complete the row, but that's fine. Yes, yeah, you're an hour ahead, and you've got work in 5 hours. Good grief. All right, well, best of luck. I hope it's the best night's sleep you've ever had. At least it's more sleep than last night. I happen to know you were awake until about 3 a.m. your time. So, yes, sleep well. Thank you for dropping by. Right, so these are all the same parity. That much is true. Right, 3 changes here. Yeah, and so this is going to be odd, isn't it? 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's a thing we can do, isn't it? So if that's 4 changes, then that has to be odd. Which actually tells us that what all of these are. Brilliant, okay. That's useful. So we should know that it's odd. Nice. Yes, see you on Friday. Have a lovely couple of days. So those are opposite. Those are opposite. Those are the same. That's a 6. Knowledge bomb. Okay. Oh, and those are opposite. Right, yes, I forgot about that. So these are blue, which means that's orange. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you're not needed anymore. Thanks. Not sure about that. Okay, but these are also skyscraper clues, which is going to be important. So, like, that's not going to be an 8 or a 6. It's not going to be a 4 either. Because 4, 5, 7, 9. No. 4, 5, 1 and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That just works. Okay. That's exciting. Oh, this is orange? Oh, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I can't read, apparently. That's good. Yeah, had it backwards. Yeah, good. Nice. Oh, hold on. No, that can't be a 9 by this skyscraper. But none of those can be a 9 by this skyscraper. So this is a 9. So all of these have to be visible. So it has to go 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Brilliant. Okay. That's a break-in. We like that. So this is going to be 1, 4, 6. But the 1 obviously goes in the odd cell. So that's at least a 3. If it's a 5... yeah. Well, yeah, where does 9 go in this row? Is the easy question. And where does 9 go in this box? Avoiding the 3 skyscraper clue. Nice. Yeah, good. On the same track. Good to know. So this is... yeah, I think this still can be a 5. We could have like a 7, and an 8, and a 9. That works out quite nicely, actually. 2 and 8 in here. Let's just do this. But that's not going to be a 7. Okay. Alright. Oh. Yeah, okay. So this has to be... yeah, I mean, we can't put an 8 or a 9 here. So we're going to have this visible. This is going to be visible. This won't be visible because there will be an 8 and a 9 down here. So there must be a 9 in here. And then an 8 below it, but I'm not prepared to pencil mark that. I've got a change here. We must have a change between the even and wherever the 9 is. We must have a change between the 9 and wherever the 6 is, and that's 3 of the 4 changes. The last... I think that's all of the changes we're allowed, because the last one will definitely be one of those. If that's odd, then that's odd, right? Oh, colour the given. Yeah, go on then. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I deserved mockery for that one. Fair enough. Okay. So there will be a change from blue to peach, peach to blue, and blue to peach. So if that's peach... yeah, okay. So the 8 must go in a string, emerging from this 6. So the 8 goes here or here. And then the 9 must be part of a single string of odd digits. Yeah, because the 8 going here, that would be too many evens in the column. That's nice. Okay. So if that's an 8, those are both odd, as are those two, as are those. That would be exciting. If this is even, then these have to be odd, because we wouldn't have 3 more evens left in the row. No, not inspect. I keep accidentally clicking inspect. I don't want to inspect anything. This would be this would be even. These would all be odd. That might be interesting. The last even in row 8 touches another even. Yeah. Yeah, we can't put an even there. That would be too many changes. Or there, so they're both odd. Nice. Oh, we haven't really thought about this 6. Maybe that's worth considering. I suppose the 9 is over here. Because the 9 has to be in at least the 6th position, and it's not. In the 6th position. Okay, so 9 over there. If that's a 9... These can't both be even. If they're both odd, is that a problem for the 6? Probably not, actually. Oh. Line here. This line is known because of this. So if this is... If these are all odd... Right, if these are all odd, these are all even. And then we need the changes to be... Well, yeah, no, we can't have 3 evens in a row. Because then we'll have a change from even to odd to even, and even to odd, and we'll run out of evens. Okay, so this is actually going to be all even, which is massive, because that gives us... it gives us the top of the 4 column. Okay, maybe it wasn't that massive. I thought it was good. Maybe we need to think harder. That's at least a 4, and it can't be an 8 by Skyscraper. If it's a 6... not sure. Right, so 9 in the row has to go there, because by Skyscraper that's not 9, and by parity it's not anywhere else. So we get that. That's good. That's 1, 3, or 5 for what that's worth. So yeah, and that will never be visible in the 3 row. Will it? No, because there will be an at least 6 in here somewhere. Blue above the 6, at least. Right. Oh, yeah, I said earlier that the 8 has to be kind of attached to the 6, didn't I? Yeah, that's true. So we have to get at least that far, and potentially 1 further. I suppose that depends on this one. Can these all be odd? Then we could have switch, 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 switch. Yes. No. No, because that's 6 odds in the row. All odd, and then switch, switch, switch. So we're on even, switch, switch, even there, switch. That's only 3 evens in the row. So they're not all odd, so there is an even in there, so that's odd. Okay. Bottom diagonal line, and then the other. Yes. Can those be all odds? No, because that's too many odds. Yeah, okay, so we need those two to be even, and now all of that is odd, and that is odd. Nice. Right, and we've got 1 even in there. So either those are both even. Oh, that's weird. This can never be even. Because if this is even, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then at least one more. Okay, that's weird. But I don't think we know which of those is even. But that is fun. What do we want to do next? Three. Yeah, we need to be a bit careful with this. Like, if this is a 2, I think there just has to be an 8. And if this is a 4, we could have like 4, 2, 1, 3, 8. Yeah, okay, so the 8 is always going to be visible in here. Either there or there. Oh, this being an 8. Oh, of course, right, yeah, the 6 skyscraper. Okay, nice. That gives us some business. So that completes that and that. That's nice. Now, these two, which are the same, cannot both be odd now. So they're both even. Row 7 must start with a 1. It doesn't start with a 2. Can it start with a 3 or a 4? If it starts with a 3, we could have 1, 4, 2. Ah, that's weird. 6. Does 6 just not appear as a skyscraper? Is that too soon for 6? I'm not sure. I like the claim, but I can't seem to prove that that's a 1. It even feels possible to make it a 4. 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, not sure. Ooh, some viewers, please. Likely ban evader. 8 is placed in box 8 and in box 9. Oh yeah, good point. 8, right, so that places it over there, so it places it there. Beautiful, by the 3 logic. Good, okay, so the visible cells will be this one, an 8 and a 9. Very nice. Hello, Timotab, welcome in. Oh, you messaged me, and I meant to reply to it, and then ADHD happened. I will send you a reply after the stream. Yes. 8 in box 6 is over here. Oh, but it's not going to be at the beginning of a 4 skyscraper clue. Nice. And that's the column done for even digits. Nice. 8 is not visible. Down. Right. Yeah, so that can't be. Oh. Neither of them can be 7s. No, right, no, that can't be a 7. This can be a 7, and now the visible skyscrapers are that one and that one. Yes. Yeah, nice. Good, okay. That's a 2-4 pair for what that's worth. As is that. 6. How likely is 6 there? Not impossible. 6 is placed in column 9 because 8 is placed in row 4. 8. Right, so now, yeah, okay, lovely. So what I was just thinking about, can this be a 6? It would need 6, 7, 8, 9 in order. But obviously that's not going to be possible because we can do Sudoku on 8s. So now we do get a 6 there, a 4 there. 2, 4 pair. That is just a 6. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. Hold on, why have I not coloured this blue yet? Okay, not sure. Right, that's a 9. We need a 9 in there. That's not going to work with the 4 skyscraper. Oh, so this is just a thermo going up like that. 7 in the bottom row feels a bit restricted, but not restricted enough, I would say. Nice. 8. Not sure. Let's think about this clue. Let's cross off clues because that's effectively done. The only way we can break that is by putting a 5 underneath a 3 based on the pencil marks that we've put in. I think I can trust myself not to do that. That is done. That's effectively done. We can't gain any more information from that. That's done. This 3. It's not entirely done. I'll leave that uncrossed for now. Oh, there was one nonsense. Where was the one? Oh, I see. Hold on. 4 row 1. Oh, this needs a 1, does it? Oh, right, because that's not going to be a 7. Of course it's not going to be a 7. Nice. So this is now a 3 or 5. So the last odd digit that we need to place in this row is the 7. So those are both even. Or alternatively, something that I think was available a long time ago, we have 5 odds in the box. So we've got a 7 and an even in there. So let's do a 3, 5, 7 there. So yeah, that is looking quite restricted. Row 1, column 2 is 7, because if that's a 7, then we'll get 1 and 7 and 8 and whatever that is will all be visible. Or alternatively, 1 and 7 and 8 will be blocking 7. Right, so 7 in there is a problem for the skyscraper. That's weird, but I like it. So that's blue. How many? Yep, we've got all the odds for that column. That's all even then. Nice. And now we've effectively done this clue, because it doesn't matter where the 8 goes, it will always be between the 7 and the 9. Nice. Okay. Alright, I stopped talking there. Let's think. Oh, currently in row 7 is done. by flippage. Oh, can we... So that's blue, so that must be peach, and that's peach, so that must be blue. Or maybe not. So if this is blue, it's 4. Then we would need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that works. Oh, ends are friends. Right, yeah, got it. We need 6 changes to make the parity change counter work. Yeah, nice. Lovely. So this is... That's surely a 3. It is, because 5 is too high. That's surely a 5, because 7 is too high. So we must see 3... Oh no, hold on. No, that's not necessarily true. It could just be a 1 being hidden. Okay. Alright, so I'm not missing anything obvious, hopefully. That's 2, 4, 6. Oh, that was very quick wrapping, so I didn't notice that at all. It does need to see the 5. Yeah, so... Right, yeah, so... The 6 skyscrapers that are being seen in this direction must be 3... It can't be 6. No, it is 6. If that's a 1... I don't know how to explain it, but it's too late, and I think I'm just going to say I do understand it. It makes sense in my brain, but apparently not in my mouth. So that is a 5. Hello, Sammy Piano. Welcome in. Almost said Ollie right there. That is a very cool emoji. Yeah, so this... Yeah, the only way that this could be seen if this would be if this was a 1-2 pair. But then that would only mean 5 things get seen. So that is never seen, and therefore these all need to be seen. So they must go up in order like that. Okay, that's how to do it, I think. So we get a 4 there. What we can't do is go... Oh wait, this is done. Yeah. However, that 2-8 pair resolves. It is done. That can't be broken. That's not a 7. Which means that's not a 5. And now we really have done this based on this pencil mark, because we just need this to be bigger than that. Okay. So that's a 2-4 pair. That should be a 6. We need 1, 3, 5 in here. Oh, that gives us a 7. Nice. Which I maybe would have got a lot earlier if I'd bothered to finish colouring that. 1. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Nice. Good spot. 7 in column 9 goes there. That seems to have done some damage, actually. Nice. That's a 1-9 pair now. Yeah, come on. 1-5 pair. Yeah, we already knew that. That's fine. 1 goes in here. That's fine. 1 and 7 go in here. Can that really be a 7? Yeah, if those two are both visible and then a 7 is visible and then a 9 above it, that's not impossible. Column 8 clue done. Right, well that can't be even because otherwise that clue would just say 1. So that's odd. That's not 1, 7. I think it could be 3, 5 or 9. I'm not entirely convinced we know which way round those are. Oh, unless what you mean is I can do this in reference to the skyscraper clues. That's true. But we haven't finished using the parity change counter. Well, no, actually we have. Of course we have. Yeah, because now that we've made that odd, wherever we put the last even, yeah. So that 3 is not giving us any more information. That's fair. So we can put that cross in. Have we done this 6 now? We have, haven't we? So that's done. So what else is left? It's only this 4. Which makes me think we should be able to do some more normal Sudoku. Can finish column 1 by Sudoku. Weird. Alright. Oh, and that's doing things. Oh, it's doing things. Yeah, nice. Let's just do the colouring because we should. And that does that thing. That digit must go here, for what that's worth. Hello, Isaiah. Welcome in. Last blue in. Yeah, nice. Thank you. And that's the last one in the box, so they are both odd. So, hold on. I've got a problem here. No, I haven't. I just can't count. Yes. Good. Right, so all of the colouring is done, so this should just be really easy now, he says. Instantly regretting everything. That's a 1 in the row. 5, 5, 1. 3, 7, 7, 1, 1, 9. Is that all of the odds done? Oh, it just is. Okay, nice. That's good. Have we got all the 8s? No. Rubbish. Have we got all the 6s? Yes. Better. Does that enable us to get some more 8s? It gives us 1 more 8 in column 2. And now we've just got... Oh. Hold on. What? That's 2, 4. That's 4, 8. Right, I see how this deadly pattern is functioning. Cool, and that's going to resolve all of it, maybe? No, hold on. What's going on? Why have we got... Oh, there's a 3. Wait, what? Let's resolve this. So if this is a 4, 6, 7, 9, that works. 2, 4 does not work. So that is a 4. Oh, right, of course. I was thinking that's its own deadly pattern system, but it's not. It interacts with this. So I'm getting tired. 4, 8, 8, 2, 2, 4. GG. Nice. Lovely. Yes. It looks a bit like your puzzle. Yeah. That's funny how that works. Oh, hold on. I've not finished the puzzle. Okay, now I have. You can all breathe. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Damaso's. Damaso. I want to get it right because, like, Italian and Greek, interesting languages. Not that other languages aren't. Oh, I love this line. Very good. Sorry, ADHD happened. What was I saying? Yes, his prediction was between 30 and 40 minutes. So that's not a bad prediction. I really must sleep now, though. So I'll get judging, and then looks like yours as well. Oh dear, and then we'll finish off. So yes, you can all go and have a look at that and solve it for me by Friday, and then just tell me what the solution is. There we go. That is the right one, isn't it? Number 17. We'll start with it on Friday, and then we'll just have a nice easy cool down by solving like the next 6 in a row or something. Yes, thank you for the stream. It's been a lot of fun. No, not thank you for the stream. I did the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for thanking me for the stream. I'm going to bed. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're around on Friday, more help is required, please. But I think we will get to the end of the puzzles by the end of the weekend. Oh, exciting! Yeah, I'm happy to raid Ruffles. Let's do that. Oh, nice face, me. Thanks, me. Yes. Yes, sleep well all, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.